Hey guys, it's Gil. So this next book I have wanted to bring you guys for a very long time. My love for reading started with fiction, and just because of my journey over the past couple of years has kind of led me to nonfiction, just reading about people's journeys, how they overcame things, how they made a way out of no way. And so this book is nonfiction, but the author is so descriptive that oftentimes I felt like I was inside of the book, right on the pages, watching everything happen, right? And the reason why I couldn't bring you this book earlier than now is because it's a book about mental illness. And it just would not have been genuine of me to, bring you this book and tell you all about the author, tell you all about what the book is about, and not kind of divulge like my own issues with anxiety and depression. I really can't remember when I wasn't depressed, and it's really funny because you look at yourself and you say, oh, well, you have these degrees and you have these things and you have these friends and you go these places, and then you feel guilty. Like, you can't be depressed. Like, you have this stuff. And then you realize depression can't be fixed with stuff. Right? Depression has to be treated. And you could be like me, a combination of God, therapy, and medication. You could be somebody that is just, one thing, or it might be another combination of those three things, or something else. Maybe it's just like realizing like, hey, there is a problem. But I'm here to tell you that like, it's not abnormal, like how we are in the Black community. Anything mental, anything that goes on in our head is taboo. And so you're growing up and you know something's wrong, but you don't know why. And so with me, it was, I made a conscious effort to find a doctor of color, and she's not African American, and she is Indian, like the country Indian American. And so she mentioned it to me, one day, like, I think you should be on anxiety and depression medication. And so it was eye-opening experience. And so, but it made all the difference in the world. I was already in therapy. I already, kind of started this journey with finding God and like getting my relationship more important than my religion together. And so even then I felt ashamed. Like, what are you talking about? Like, no, I have this, I have that, all the same things I probably told myself this whole entire time. And then it was just like, what do you have to lose? And so I am going to talk more about it in my book. So I'm not going to tell you like the whole journey and my whole, thing with this anxiety and depression. But I'm just here to tell you that like there are resources available. I will make sure to include the resources in the description of this video. But it's possible to be helped, and it's possible to get help. And it's great to have a tribe of people around that understand and don't, try to give you those excuses for why you can't feel, why you can't, because depression doesn't care about your accomplishments. Trust me, depression doesn't care about your accomplishments. Depression doesn't care what you have. And I'm sure, there's no mental illness that really just cares about what you're doing in the world. Like, you gotta fix what's going on within. And I'm glad, I started that journey myself. It's Thursday, time for a book review. And like I said before, one of my favorite books I have read over this reading journey over the past couple of years is I'm Lying, But I'm Telling the Truth by Bassey Ikpi. So Bassey is a Nigerian immigrant who was diagnosed with bipolar 2 depression. But unfortunately, she was not even diagnosed till later on in life. So for the majority of her life, she had to deal with, there's something off, but I don't know why. I don't know what it is. And then, like I said before, how our community is. It's like, shake it off. Just do more. Try this. Pray. All the things that, just singularly does not work, for most people. And so she's telling these amazing, vivid stories while she doesn't know what's going on in her head. And so she has this rare form of the depression where she can be manic in the morning and then depressive in the afternoon. And so sometimes, and most times, maybe those people go through maybe a week of manic, or maybe a week of depression. But can you imagine going through those highs and lows in the same exact day? Can you imagine how that affects your work life, how that affects your family life, how that affects any type of relationship? And so she finally does get diagnosed, and she even chronicles how they're trying different combinations of medication and it just doesn't work and it's not helping. And you can feel the frustrations through the book. You can feel the hope through the book. You can feel how strong this person is through this book. And what I love is at the end, it's not like, and everything's better and I'm great and it's fixed. And it's like, it's not, it's still a work in progress. And that's what she's saying. It's still a work in progress. I'm still trying. I'm still doing what's best for me. Like I was trying before, well, maybe if you try this and maybe if you try that, then you'll be fixed and then it'll help. And then, blah, 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 blah. And that's just not how life works. And that's what I think I love. It's just like, I'm gonna work at this thing, no doubt, but I'm gonna do it my way. I'm gonna do it the way that's best for me. I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm not going to go through all these measures. Like I'm gonna do this thing, and it's hard and it sucks because of course you get into those, why is this person like this and I'm like this? Of course you're gonna get into that thing. And so I just love how she's like, I'm gonna do this thing in my way, in my pace, what's best for me, what's best for my family. And so I just really, really recommend this book just to even understand mental illness in our community. If you may be going through mental health issues, it's not a problem. Like it's not something that can't be fixed, I should say. It's not a problem. It's not something that you can't work at. It's not something that you can't be fixed. And so just reading somebody's story, like I've said, like a common theme in all my books and all the reviews is, you can do it. You can work at it. And you can do it your way. And you can do it the way that makes the most sense and that is going to be the most beneficial to you. And so, as always, please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sit with Scale. Follow Sit with Scale on Instagram. Please like and comment and share there. And I will see you guys next Thursday. Thank you so much. This was even therapeutic just doing this video. And so, like I said, I will include resources in the description. But, I love you guys. Take care of yourself.